The next topic is S, P, D and F block elements. In modern periodic tables, the elements which are present in the right hand side of the periodic table, these two group, that is group number 1 and group number 2 elements, are called as S block elements. Why they are called as S block element? S block element like as lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, etc. Why they are called as S block element? Because during their electronic configuration, their valence electron occupy S subshell, or I can say S orbital. For example, suppose to be we are having lithium, which belongs to group number 1, atomic number 3. The electronic configuration is 1s2 and 2s1. The valence electron occupy the S subshell or S orbital. That's why lithium is the S block element. Next one is the sodium, atomic number 11. The electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s1. Next one is the potassium, atomic number 19. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6 and 4s1. The 10 electron field here, the 8 electron, and next one is the single electron. So total electron is 19. So group number 1 elements occupy the S subshells during their electronic configuration, or their valence shell occupy the S orbital or S subshells. That's why they are called as S block elements. In the similar way, group number 2 elements like as beryllium, atomic number 4, the electronic configuration will be 1s2 and 2s2. The valence electron occupy S subshell. Below the beryllium in group number 2, there is magnesium, atomic number 12. The electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s2. So the valence electron occupy S subshell. Next one is the P block element. Group number 13, the elements from group number 13 to group number 18 are also called as P block elements. Why these are called as P block elements? Because during their electronic configuration, their valence electron occupy the P orbital, or I can say P subshells. For example, supposed to be from group number 13, the first element is boron, the atomic number is 5, the electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2 and 2p1. The valence electron present in the P subshell. Next, I can say the element from group number 15, that is phosphorus, atomic number 15. So phosphorus having atomic number 15, the electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and 3p3. So 10 electron here and from 5 electron from here, so total 15 electrons. So the valence electron in case of the phosphorus occupy the P subshell, or I can say the P orbitals. Next one supposed to be, it is our chlorine atomic number 17. The electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, after that 3s2 and 3p5. So the valence electron in case of the chlorine is also occupy the P subshells. So the elements from group number 13 to group number 18 are also called as P block elements. Next one is the D block elements. The elements in which the valence electron occupy the D orbitals are also, or D subshells, are called as D block elements. The elements from group number 3 to group number 12 in modern periodic tables are called as D block elements. Group number 3, that is scandium, ytterbium, lanthanum. Group number 4, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper and zinc. All these elements, that is from group number 3 to group number 12, are called as D block elements because they occupy their valence electron in D subshell. For example, scandium atomic number 21, 22, vanadium 23, chromium 24, manganese 25, iron 26, cobalt 27, nickel 28, copper 29 and zinc 30. The element from scandium to zinc are also called as 3D series elements because during the electronic configuration, their valence electron occupy 3D subshells. Similarly, ytterbium to cadmium, ytterbium, zirconium, niobium, molybdenum, tungsten, ruthenium, rhodium, RH, rhodium, palladium, silver and cadmium. These are also called as 4D elements. and lanthanum of atomic number 57 and hafnium of atomic number 72 to mercury. These are also called as 5D elements. For example, supposed to be we are having zinc atomic number 30, its electronic configuration is 3D10 and 4s2. Below zinc there is cadmium, its electronic configuration is also D10s2. Similarly, there is a mercury also having a D10 and S2. What is the difference? Different is the number. In zinc there is 3D and 4s, in cadmium there is 4D and 5s, and in case of mercury there is 5D and 6s. So as we move down the group, the principal quantum number increased by 1 unit. In case of zinc, the valence electron present in the 3D subshell, so that's why it is also called as 3D series element. In case of the cadmium, the valence electron present in the 4D subshells, and in case of the mercury, the valence electron present in the 5D subshells. D block elements are also called as transition elements. Why they are called as transition elements? Because in modern periodic table, the D block elements exist in between the S and P block elements. Here that is group number 1 and group number 2, that is are called as S block element, and this side from group 13 to group number 18, that is are called as P block element, and in between S and P block elements, the group number 3 to 12, which are also called as D block elements, because they are present in between the S and P block elements in modern periodic table. That's why D block elements are also called as transition elements. Why D block elements are also called as transition elements? Because in modern periodic table, the position of D block elements exist in between the S and P block elements. In between position is also called as transition position. And the properties of D block elements are intermediate of the property of S and P block elements. That's why these are also called as transition elements. Next is the F block element. The elements in which the valence electron occupy the F subshell or F orbital are called as F block element. F block element. F block elements are also called as inner transition elements. Also called as inner transition elements. So have a look on the D block elements. In the 5D series, there is lanthanum of atomic number 57, and after that there is a hafnium of atomic number 72. It means there are 14 elements which are missing between lanthanum and hafnium. These 14 elements are exist between the lanthanum and hafnium, and these are the valence electron in these 14 elements are occupy the F subshell. F subshells. These 14 elements are also called as F block elements, because these elements exist within the transition elements. That's why they are also called as inner transition elements. In modern periodic table, scandium, ytterbium, and after ytterbium there is a lanthanum of atomic number 57, and this is hafnium or atomic number 72. The 14 elements are missing, that these are given below. That is from cerium, praseodymium, neodymium, promethium, samarium, europium, gadolinium, terbium, dysprosium, holmium, erbium, thulium, ytterbium, and lutetium. These 14 elements from cerium to lutetium occupy their valence electron in 4f subshell. That's why these are also called as 4f block elements. Similarly, after radium, there is actinium of atomic number 89, and after actinium, in modern periodic table, there is a rutherfordium of atomic number 104. It means the 14 elements are also missing between the actinium to rutherfordium. These 14 elements are given here, that is thorium, protactium, uranium, neptunium, plutonium, americium, curium, berkelium, californium, einsteinium, fermium, molybdenum, nobelium, and finally there is the lawrencium. In these 14 elements, the valence electron occupy the 5f subshell. That's why these are also called as 5f block elements, and both these series are called as F block element series. F block elements it is. Why F block elements are also called as inner transition elements? It is because the F block elements exist within the transition elements, or they exist within the D block elements in modern periodic table. That's why they are also called as inner transition elements.